Hello and welcome to the W. Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com. Joined as always by the head coach of the Hofstra baseball program, John Russo. Coach, welcome.
Hey, thanks, Len.
Get right into it, Coach. Coming off a 3-1 weekend against Delaware, 3 important wins as the CA season comes to its final 2 weekends as you push for a playoff spot. Just looking back at Delaware a couple of days later, what are your takeaways from that series?
We got really lucky, I feel like. I think we were due to catch some breaks, and, we made our own breaks. Definitely nothing was given to us, but, we were down 9-5 on Friday, come back and win that game, a 2-0 game on game 1 on Saturday, and then we were able to score some late in the bottom of the 8th, and then, to be losing most of game 3 and then come back late, get the lead and able to hold on. And, I think the team really sold out, and the coaching staff to win those 3 games. And we knew we had to have the series, and, not the best game 4 for us, but it showed you how much we had to use to win the first 3.
Now, we've talked a lot about the pitching over the last couple of weeks, especially some of the young guys that have really stepped up lately. A couple other guys, though, that, really played well the last couple of weeks, especially this past weekend. For you got Will Kennedy and Aiden Larkin, 2 sophomores. Their freshman year obviously cut short last year due to COVID, and they didn't get to play summer ball. So, like, a lot of development time for them was taken away from them. What have you seen from them and their growth over the last year and a half?
I think they're both different. Like, I think Aiden is like an old school baseball player. Like, he just knows the game in and out. He knows the little details. He's never going to get beat mentally. Plays a really good defense across the infield, second, short, or third. I have no problem putting him in any. And, at bats have been good. And, one of the things that I wanted from him was, to drive the ball a little bit more, to, get into good counts and do a little bit more damage up in the counts or early in the counts. And, he had the big bases loaded double that we really needed. I think that was in game 3, I believe. But, just 2 innings previous, I was making fun of him for not having a double in his career. And so we sort of manifested it, and he was laughing. And then he gets another one later in the game. So, Will is super talented. I don't think he knows how good he could be just yet. And that's been what I was working on in the preseason is like, Will is a great kid. He does things right. But I also think Will could go to a whole nother level that not a lot of kids could do. And, he did it against Northeastern to start conference and hasn't really looked back since then. And, he was the one guy that really knocked Northeastern's pitching staff around, which is, we'll all agree, is the best in the CAA and the best we've seen this year. And that's the kind of talent Will Kennedy has. And I'm really excited and happy that he's finally understanding, where we think he can get to as a player.
All right, you mentioned him hitting the Northeastern pitching staff. Coincidentally, leaving today. Bus leaves in about an hour from now from when we're taping this show. Heading up to the Boston area to play Northeastern in a 4-game series starting tomorrow afternoon. Obviously, Northeastern is the class of the CAA, 11-0 in league play, 23-6 overall. A big challenge, but, again, an important series. So what are the keys and what are you looking for from the team this weekend up in Brookline, Massachusetts?
I think you forgot nation's longest winning streak also going on right now. So listen, at the end of the day, you get an opportunity to knock them off. I mean, it's kind of exciting to me and should be exciting to the team. And this is the kind of weekends we all signed up for in the CAA. And if you're not excited to play, then you should pretty much stay or not watch the games this weekend. Tomorrow will be on the NESA network, which I think will be really exciting. Saturday will be senior day for them, which will be a great crowd and great atmosphere. And then you line them up again on Sunday. And, as a team, as a coaching staff, if you're not fired up for these next, 72 hours, then I think you should probably pick something else to be doing in life. And, we get a redo, I think, which is really big. We didn't give our best effort. I don't think when we played here, we had a shot to beat them 1 game, obviously, and we had a hiccup in game 1 with COVID and stuff like that. But listen, here it is. We just tomorrow at 2:00 match him up, Jack Jet and I think their kid's named Schittler, and he's really good. And then the next day, Murphy, who's really good with Joyce, and get to watch great baseball and be a part of great baseball. So we're all excited.
Obviously, playing Northeastern, big park. How does that play into the strengths or weaknesses of our team?
I think people wouldn't say this, but I think if you ask the league, Northeastern has the best home field advantage of any team in the league. That I think it's 434 to dead center field, big gaps. You're made for quickness and defense. That's their whole team. Then you put great pitching on top of that. That's why you're 23-6. That's why you're nation's longest win streak. I mean, they beat sweep Towson there. They sweep Delaware there. They're 8-0 in conference at home, and I think a big reason for that, it's really tough to play in their park. And we don't match up well with that because we're more apt to get you with a 3-run homer, a big double, stuff like that. So, we're going to have to get our base hits. We're going to have to mix in some bunting this weekend, I feel like. We're just going to have to be really mentally tough, and it all starts on the mound for me. We need good starting pitching. If we can get good starting pitching and keep it close, I love our bullpen to be able to help us win a game. And let's put Northeastern in some tough spots. They're the one that has the nation's longest win streak, not us. So, let's see how they react. I think we just got to stand up to them, and I'm anxious to see what our team does. They know where I feel about all this. I talked to them about it on Tuesday, and I hope they're excited and, enjoy this opportunity.
All right. That's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 2:00 start on Friday, a doubleheader on Saturday at 11, and then a series finale on Sunday at 1. Like you said, Friday's game will be on the NESN network. It'll also be streamed on GoHofstra.com through Flow Baseball. All 4 games of the series will be streamed on Flow Baseball, and you can also find live statistics at GoHofstra.com. Coach, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Len.
Enjoy the bus trip up to Boston, and good luck this weekend.
We appreciate it.
You've been watching the W. Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.